What is the most inappropriate thing a doctor has done to you? A few years ago, I was working as a phlebotomist in the ER when a trauma page came through. Everyone rushed to the trauma bay, including the attending trauma surgeon, let's call him Dr. Lang. He'd been in charge for over 40 years, old school, arrogant, and known across the hospital for treating staff like trash. The patient came in, and Dr. Lang began barking out orders. CT scan, chest x-ray, trauma labs, meds, standard chaos. I was ready to grab the blood when a nurse next to me said, "I'll start an IV and draw the labs for you. Hang tight, I just need to grab some." So I stood back for a second, waiting. Then I felt it, eyes on me. Dr. Lang turned, staring, and in front of a room full of people said, "Do you even know how to do your job?" I froze. I turned red. Everyone looked over. I said, "The nurse said she was going to start a line and draw labs, so I was waiting for her." He glanced at the patient. "Looks like EMS already got a line in, so no, doesn't look like another's needed. What it looks like is you just don't want to do your job." The nurse walked back in halfway through his tirade and said nothing. I drew the labs, left the room, and didn't say a word. Later, after catching up on my charts, I filed an incident report. The same nurse apologized over and over and told me to include her name. She'd back me up. The report made it all the way to hospital leadership, but nothing happened. Dr. Lang brought in too much money, had too much clout, and was retiring soon anyway. He left with a reputation, not for brilliance, but for being the kind of man who depended on others to do his job, and still made a sport out of belittling